First, I would like to say that Arkansas State, that is probably the best team in our league. And for us to show that level of fight, I got a lot of respect for coach and what he's got going on. But for our guys to continue to step in the direction of competition and our competitive nature, the competitive drive of our guys, is unbelievable. Made it kind of dicey there at the very, very end, but the energy we're getting off right now, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of belief, there's a lot of confidence in our locker room, and we're going to continue to feed off into that.
Nah, man, I was just in the gym last night, like I do every day. Work don't show. My teammates trust me. Just making the right reads. Shout out to Trey Scott for sending me all them nice big bodies I needed. Told him I just needed big power screens. He's what he did for me.
I guess for Jonas, for you, seeing a guy at Jelani 20 points there in the second half, was there a point where you're the coach or just starting to say maybe I need to start just give it to him?
Yeah, he's
the offense basically every time down the court.
He's got that type of game to him. He's really shifty, very smart basketball player. And when you got a kid and a player of ours that's on a burner like that, you kind of want to feed that hot hand as much as you can. And we went right. We kept going to that well that kept producing good and cold ice water.
Jelani, what is it like when you know that almost everything you put up either go in or should go in?
I guess I was feeling good. Like I said earlier, just trusting the work. My teammates trust me, so giving myself more confidence.
Whatever you for breakfast, you get everything.
Trust me. We're gonna keep that.
Obviously, Arkansas State was going to look to go pretty fast, and they caught you on fast break a couple of times. But did you feel like you were able to maybe take advantage of going a little too quick on some of these turnovers you were forcing?
A little. You talking to me? Yeah, a little bit. And that's one of their hallmarks is to go as fast as fast as they possibly can. And you don't really understand how fast that really is until you're actually out there on the floor, and that's how they've trained their guys. So we was able to limit them in key portions of the game. I can remember down the stretch, and Joa came up with a nice deflection off the ball screen. You got Dennis Scott came up with a nice deflection, high hands, ball goes up, hands go up, God has been good to us, man. He's been faithful. We're gonna continue to step into the path he's already lead, but our guys believe, man. Our guys are believing. They're believing.
Kind of along those lines, they open up a 25 lead to begin. Is that kind of what you thought? You think early, just a little bit of a
early lead.
Period with what they're running?
Early leads never last, and of course we'll be stunned a little bit with just the speed in which they want to play with, and we had to get adjusted to that. Again, you don't ever realize what it really is until you actually do, and you can't do that in practice. Can't replicate that in practice. And so our guys had competitive poise, had competitive composure, and we was able to walk it back down possession after possession, and we was able to get a hard-fought, hell of a league win, baby.
You mentioned him a little earlier. Killing Joe was kind of a stabilizing force.
He's getting healthy, man. Again, we have not had for majority of the year. We've not had our full group, and we've been missing guys here, missing guys there, and we're finally getting to a point where we are healthy. And Joe is the latest one that we're getting him back in the floor of the game. But I tell you what, he is a jack of all trades, man. He's a Swiss Army knife, especially defensively. He can guard all over the floor. He rebounds it well. He shoots it well. He had a nice three-point shot going today. Couldn't be more proud of him. Him staying faithful, him staying confident in himself, staying confident in what we're able to accomplish as a group. I tell whoever, listen, we're going to keep showing up and we're going to keep marching.
Jelani, 4 wins in a row now. Games have been on. Do you feel as a group maybe more confident out there in those closing moments because you've gone out there and won some of these games now, and you feel ready in those moments maybe?
Yeah, of course. I feel like we test us every day. Just keep showing up, and with us showing up, it's obviously paying off. So he's gonna keep. Like Coach Jones always says, just keep showing up. That's what we're gonna do.
You told your team on Thursday that in order to compete for a championship, you have to win in games like this. How much added value is there in winning a game like this, especially overcoming a slow start and a hot shooting opposing team? And what is the next step the guys need to take, and how do they get there?
Well, so number one, we got to keep each game has a life of its own. right? And so we're going to take what we learned from this game, but our guys are learning right before our very eyes, are learning how to win. And so for us to keep meeting the challenge with this, that is a Sun Belt tournament championship type of game. The physicality, the level of scoring going back and forth, you got to have poise against that type of pressure. And for us to step to that challenge again, collectively as a group and individually, that speaks to the holistic maturation of this group, and what we got to do to keep going on, to keep moving forward. And each game has a life of its own. Each possession have a life of its own. And so you can't look to what happened last week or what may happen next week. You have got to live in the moment and show up the best way that you possibly can for the present, for the moment you have. So we're going to, whoever we play next, we're going to lock into that game. It doesn't matter what happens in the next game. This game wouldn't matter because it'd be next week. All right, the next game is going to present a whole different level of challenges. We've got to be ready to meet that when it happens. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
You guys having fun?
Yeah, I mean, winter's always fun.
You just wrapped up 4 of the 5 best played were at home, and you won 4 of them. You just feel like a good part of the schedule for you guys that you were able to take advantage of there with these big
Yeah, absolutely. You always want to try to win your home games, and so we feel confidently that we can move forward. But again, we're not going to rest on our laurels. We're not going. There's no time to be complacent. The more games you win, the more important games you play, and so we have to keep ourselves in that mindset.
You ever imagine there's many games you're going to be minus 17 on the glass? And still
Nope, nah. And that was again, we got to give them credit. They had 2 offensive rebounds in the first half to finish with 10 in the second half, and my God, they are really, really good. I think they're up us around 40% offensive rebound percentage. It's number 1 or number 2 in our league, top 30 nationally. And boy, did they ever go again. Boy, they missed 38 shots, 28 shots. I can't count, 29, whatever that is. I can't count right now. My brain ain't working right. But thank you guys.